What's up, my people? Today is game day. To you,
Big
me
Canes.
and
Big
yup,
Canes.
biggest game in 25 years, 23 years.
That's what
I'm
we said about the
excited.
last round too, by the way.
We did, we did. The games just get bigger and bigger. Um, Finally, we're here. College football playoffs. Miami, Ole Miss today. Oregon, Indiana tomorrow, and we got NFL wild card weekend. We will be giving away your picks for every single game. First, let's do the shout out to the Better app. Better app, use our promo code Not Broke to get your $10 to $200 free back if you lose your bet. Nico, let's get right into it. Miami, Ole Miss. Miami is a 3.5 point favorite. The total is 52.5. Super surprised on that line movement on the total. What are your thoughts?
All right. So I was talking with one of our friends yesterday, and he said he's bet against Miami every game. And that's and he's like, I'm hedging my happiness, right?
Of course.
Me, on the other hand, I've taken Miami in the under in both games. So I feel like I have to continue the trend tonight.
Yeah.
I like Miami at 3.5 to 4. I like it a little bit more because it gives you a little bit more of insurance. I know you have to lay a little bit of juice, but the problem is that I could easily
I
see
mean,
this.
2.5 and 3.
No, 3.5, 4. Sorry, you're right. I'm joking. I like it at three.
It's like,
It works the
what?
other way. No, the other way. Yes, I like 3 and 2.5. Reason being, you win at still 31-27, right? And then you win at 27-24. So I like it the other way. I think this is a 3 to 4 point game. I think it's a close game. I think Vegas nailed the line. I'll be completely honest with you. I think Vegas did a really good job with the line. And I want to say the under, but I think I would take the over under live. What do you think?
So I actually jumped on as soon as the line came out. I took it at -2.5. We're gonna post my slip later on in the day. We took it at -2.5, -120. So that's what I have the game at. I mean,
That's
I know
fair.
that line, and that's I know that line is not available anymore. But I would be happy taking the 3. Um, Realistically, if I'm being completely honest, if I had no emotion in this game, I would probably take a 2-team teaser and take Oregon plus 9.5 and
And
take
Ole Miss
Ole Miss
10.5.
plus 9.5.
Yeah.
I think both games will be close. So that would be my play of the quote unquote college football playoffs. I'm actually super surprised
Back
that
at
the
three now,
over.
actually, by the way.
Nice. All right. I'm sure. I mean, I was reading up, and I know that Sharp Money has hit Miami at -3, and that Sharp Money has hit Ole Miss at +3.5 and +4. Um, I'm very surprised on the over under moving from 51.5 to 52 to 52.5. I think that's where it'll stay. It might drop back down to 52 by game
That's a
time.
52 solid. 24-20
Okay.
two totals, by the way. 24.5 Ole Miss, 27.5 Miami.
Yeah. So I, I actually I actually lean the over here, if I'm being honest, just because of the line movement. And I'm starting to think that I don't think they could stop us. And I don't think we could stop them, even though we have the I mean, we'll stop them enough, I think. But last show on Tuesday, I said 27-17. I'm gonna go ahead and say 31-24, Miami.
Okay. I have 30. I've told you mine, 31-28. I've been pretty firm about that. Or 30-27 is my new one that I kind of like because I didn't realize how good Ole Miss kicker is.
Yeah, Ole Miss has a great kicker. So I and now they like to go for it on fourth down a ton. So I don't know how many field goals they'll be settling
You want a
for.
crazy stat? What
Yeah.
2 games do you think Ole Miss hasn't put up 30? Oh, wait, just let me make sure. For some reason, it brought me all the way down here. Okay, yep. What 2 games do you think Ole Miss hasn't scored 30 points in? At least 30.
I know for sure it's LSU
Yeah. Oh, okay, you got one.
and I don't know, maybe Florida.
Their closest game of the year. Washington State. We beat them by 3.
That's right. It was like 24-21, right?
Yep. Yep, that's the
Wow.
exact score.
Wow. Well, I mean, I think if we can hold them to 24, I think we could win. We gotta run
24-27. 24-27 will put everything in line.
What do you feel about our run defense? Because we talk about our pass defense all the time, and the linebackers, and we talk about our secondary, and obviously our front four getting to the quarterback. But something that I feel like we're not talking a lot about is our run defense. Lacey obviously is their best player. He's got 1,500 yards on the ground this year. I think I take his over. I don't know what their props are. I don't, but I'm assuming his over under should be like 80 yards or something. I would probably take his over on the running. What do you think about our rush defense?
I mean, the strength of Miami's defense is the pass rush, obviously. But man, I got to give a shout out to Morton. Is that the D tackle, and Justin Scott? Are those the two D tackles that play a lot? I know Justin Scott does. Yeah. He's an animal. And I think, again, and I've been very adamant about it, I've said it all week, if we could stop that pace, we'll blow this game out the water. If we can't stop that pace and they just want to run and run and run, and we struggle with that, they might rush for 150 yards, and this game might be ugly real quick.
I agree. All right. Let's move on to Friday's game. Oregon at Indiana. Indiana's a 3.5-point favorite. The total has gone up to 48.5.
Ole Miss has 5 receivers for over 500 yards this season. Wow. They get the ball out.
They sling it, man.
Yeah.
Oregon, Indiana. Indiana's 3.5-point favorite. Over under is 48.5. That line opened at 47. What are your initial thoughts?
I love Oregon is the initial thought.
Yeah.
I like that at 4 more than 3.5, but I think I would buy the half. Just to give you that little bit of like insurance if it goes like tutty field goal type of thing. But man, I think this is a good spot for Oregon. I think they're playing for a lot. I think Dan Lanning, just like Kurt Cignetti, is a great motivator. He knows how to get his team up for games and whatnot. So I think I would take Oregon. In the over-under department, man, I love the under.
I'm with you. When I first saw the line, I think we talked about it on Tuesday, how that line opened at, their first matchup was 55.5. They finished the game at 50, and then now they opened it at 47, and it's actually been bet up to 48.5. I like the under, and the line is moving towards the over. But I'm going to stick to my guns, and I'm definitely going to play under 48.5 here. And I do like Oregon on the revenge spot to cover the 3.5 at least. I agree with you. I think it'll be a tight game. And I think Dante Moore does enough to be able to keep it in the game and at least keep it a field goal game, where if it is a field goal game, we win. So I have final score there. 21-17 Oregon.
I have 24-21 Oregon.
Okay. All right.
You win now at 27-21. Interesting.
You do win now at 27-21. You're absolutely right.
That's a big score.
Yep. So, all right, let's move on to the NFL. We got playoffs. Wild card weekend. Rams and Panthers, Saturday, 4:30. Rams are a 10.5-point favorite on the road.
Play here. I just forgot what it is.
Over under is 46.5.
There's a system play on the Rams here. I forgot what the system play is. It's something about if you're a double digit. If you're a double.
It's the other way.
No, I'm pretty sure there's a system play on the Rams.
If you're a double digit underdog at home,
okay,
in a playoffs, that is like I want to say it's like 7-2 and 1 in the last 10, dating back to 2013. So, the
Maybe you
Panthers
are right.
are, yeah.
I think
It's hitting at
I think 10.5 in the playoff game is too much.
it's 80% clip. I mean, I agree. I mean, you got a West Coast team traveling East Coast. It's a
What
Saturday game,
scares me
so
is
it's
that they did lose in Carolina the
they
first
did
time. That's the one thing that
correct.
does terrify me.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think the Rams, but I think the Panthers they'll keep it close. You know what I'm saying?
They figure it out.
I
I feel like this is one of those teams that plays down a competition. I don't know why the Panthers out of all teams do that, but they have some big wins this year.
No, they have huge wins,
Yeah.
and they're all close.
Yeah.
I want to look at I want to look at their schedule real quick, and let's see like if there's been. I mean, well, okay, here we go. Regular season. Okay, here. I mean, they got smoked by the Seahawks, but that's the only game that wasn't a one-score game in the last 10 games.
Right.
And then they got smoked by the Bills like 10 games ago. But every other game is a one-score game, 7 points, 3 points,
Especially at
8
home. I
points,
feel like they're very good at
3
home.
points. Yeah, I could see them keeping it close. I like the Panthers plus the 10 and a half. Just to keep it close, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't have a play on the over under, but I
Me
do
neither.
like Panthers plus 10.5.
All right. Let's move on to the next game. Packers Bears.
Ooh, great game.
Packers are at Bears. Packers
feeling
are a
we're
one
gonna
and
be
a
on the
half
same
point.
side.
Packers are a 1.5 point favorite. Over unders 45 and a half. I'll take this one first if you want. I'm gonna take the Packers. I've been fading this Bears team all year. I don't think they're very good. Caleb Williams has shown greatness, but also shows that he's Caleb Williams. I think Ben Johnson is a phenomenal coach. I thought that he should have won Coach of the Year or should win Coach of the Year. We don't know if he's won or not. But I just think that the Packers are just too much. I think they're a better team. Even without Micah Parsons, I still think that defense is good enough to get them a dub. Packers should have beat them twice. They split the series. Huh?
With Malik Willis.
Correct.
No Christian Watson that game. Everyone was banged up that game.
So I will be on the Packers money line. I hate laying the 1.5 for that. Just take a money line minus 120 or minus 130. That will be an official play for sure. What about you? What are your thoughts?
I love Packers money line, but just to be a little different, I'm gonna say under 45.5 is a great line for this game because you win at 24-21, which is a big number in the NFL.
I could definitely see that.
I think it's one of the top 3 most common scores. I have it listed down. So I love it. And then there's a trend. It's not a system play per se, but it is a trend that playoff experience versus non-playoff experience. It's at a 66% clip in the playoffs. So it's in the last 60, it's 39-20. So that's pretty good. So obviously it leans towards the Packers. So that's just a little trend for everyone to know. But I think if I had my favorite play here, again, to be different, would be Packers, Bears under 45.5.
All right. I agree. I think it will be low scoring. But since I really like the Packers, I won't touch that total. All right. Let's move on to the highest total of the weekend. Bills, Jaguars. Bills are a 1.5 point favorite. The total is 52. What do you think?
There's no way in hell I'm not taking the Bills. I mean, I wish I had more to get. I think Jaguars are actually a decent team, believe it or not. I think they've kind of figured it out with Liam Cohen, but there's something about it that's I can't get behind it. I just think Buffalo's too much.
I think I think this is gonna be a shootout. If I'm being honest, I think I actually really like the over. I don't think the Bills defense can stop anybody. And the Jags defense is decent. They're not amazing, but they're not horrible. So I like I like the over, but definitely going to be on the Bills. I mean, I have them to win the Super Bowl. I have them to win the AFC. I mean, I feel like this is the game where if they could win this game, it'll be like the Canes, and they could, if they could just win that first one, I
Right.
think they could roll. I could roll.
Right.
They could roll. I mean, so I think if the Bills get through this game, I think they could get to the Super Bowl. But
No, I'm with you.
obviously,
And I think it helps them out that they don't have to play in like that awful weather that we usually see around the time up there.
Even though I really think that the awful weather helps them because they're like that bruising team that's just gonna bully you. But I mean, if it's a beautiful day, like give me Josh Allen over Trevor Lawrence any day.
Birds chirping.
You know what I'm saying?
Great day to throw the ball a little bit.
Yeah, it's nice. So let's move on to the next one where I think we'll finally be on different sides. We got 49ers at Eagles.
Thank God.
Eagles are 4.5-point favorite. Total is 44.5.
You want to take this?
I'll take it. Line opened up 3.5 and has been bought up to or has kind of been pulled over to 4.5, which kind of scares me. I like the 49ers at 3.5, so obviously I love them at 4.5. Right. Obviously, it's scary that the line is moving like that, especially a full point. But I mean, I've been fading this Eagles team for like 3 years now. I'm not going to stop now. I don't believe in Jalen Hurts. Brock Purdy's probably played his best football of his career, I want to say. I mean, take away that last game against Seattle. I think the 49ers are in a good spot right now. I mean, they don't have Fred Warner, which obviously hurts them, but I think they should be good enough on offense to at least hang around and not get blown out.
Okay.
I do like the under in this game because I do see like a 20-17, 17-14, both teams under 21, under 20, So I also like that. I also do like a teaser spot for the 49ers to have them at plus 10.5.
Yep, I like that too.
Because I do feel like this is a tight game. But yeah, I probably would take 49ers plus 10.5 on a teaser and probably find another. Probably use our next game actually.
Is this game Saturday?
This game is Sunday at 4:30.
Okay, because Saturday is supposed to be awful weather in Philly, and I was going to make this the play of the year. On the 6th. It's supposed to pour on Saturday in Philly. That's why I asked. Birds, and more birds. Give me Eagles. I loved it at 3. I like it at 4.
Okay.
Problem is, I see 27-14 or 20-14, something like that. Like you're saying, because I lean the under as well. So I could see where that cover gets a little tricky, but I think the Birds are good enough on defense to minimize Christian McCaffrey. Fangio's a monster when it comes to being a defensive coordinator. That D-line's for real. We saw it last year in the playoffs.
That D-line is
insane. They're going to make it difficult on them to get Christian McCaffrey the ball they want to. So I think that's going to really turn this game around. I really like Philly in this spot, giving the 4 points. I think the 49ers are really hurt right now. They really showed it in the Bears game. They couldn't stop a nosebleed against Chicago. They were at home. So I'd give me and this is the first time on the road in the last 2 games. Yeah.
Yes.
Give me Philly. -4.
All right. So we're on different sides there. Let's go to the Sunday night game. Chargers at Patriots. Patriots are a 3.5-point favorite. The over/under is 46.5. Who do you like here?
Chargers and the under. Actually, I like both spots. I think this game ends like somewhere in the mid-20s, so I like the under there. And I also think that Chargers defense is very good. They fly around, they make plays. They figured out Minter's a hot commodity for a reason. And then on offense, I think they figured out enough to where they've like Joe Alt and Rashawn Slater going down. Their 2 tackles obviously are big hurts, but obviously that offense has really come alive the last couple of weeks. Figured out with Omarion Hampton. They have Quentin Johnson, Ladd, and I think Justin Herbert needs this playoff run. He's shown that he's a choker. He's shown all this stuff. What's the best way to get all that back? Go on the road to New England, Give me Chargers +4.
I actually agree with you. I really like the Chargers here, at least to cover the spread. I actually think they could win. I think, obviously. I do like that as the second leg of a teaser. If I could get Chargers +9.5 and Niners +10.5, that's a great play in my book. I think both away teams keep it close. I don't think the Patriots have been tested all year. I want to go through your schedule real quick. I do believe so. They beat the Bills early on in the year, tight. They beat the Buccaneers tight, and then they lost to the Bills the second time, and then they beat the Ravens, which isn't a playoff team. So technically, they only played in the entire year. Oh, they lost to the Steelers. So they've only played two. They've played two playoff teams this year.
That's bad. That's
yeah.
really bad.
So I can't trust a team like that, especially with a new quarterback. I mean, Vrabel is a great coach, but I can see the Chargers coming out and winning that game. Right. I really do. I like the Chargers here for sure.
What's your spot on the total?
I don't know. I mean, I think both defenses are really good. I mean, it's like spot on. I could see 24-21. I could see 27-21. So like when I could see it that close, I'd rather not touch it.
Right.
I could see the under here, but I mean, at the same time, look what happened in that Ravens game, where
it will be snowing.
I mean, that doesn't matter. These guys,
okay.
I hate when people are like, oh, the weather, like it's raining and like, I mean, you've seen snow games be in the 50s. I mean, Barkley ran for like 300 yards in the snow.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. The reason why I took the under last week in the Bucks Panthers game when you had said that you were playing it was because I saw how bad the weather was in Tampa.
Yes, agreed. I mean, it helps, obviously, but I mean, at the end of the day, these guys, you got to remember, these guys have the best equipment possible. So they have brand new footballs every drive. It's not like they're playing with a soaked football. It's not like how me and you go out there and play football and we only have one football. And if it's raining, that football's going to get soaked. No, these guys have hundreds of footballs.
Right.
So every drive, they're getting a brand new football. You know what I'm saying? So actually almost every play, they're getting a brand new footballs. And these guys, I mean, you've heard these guys talk about playing in weather conditions, and they pretty much say, like, if it's freezing cold, like if you got your warmers on and stuff like that, and then after a couple plays you get used to it and you're just playing, and you're getting a brand new football, you have heaters, and it's like, I mean, obviously it's not as easy as playing in a sunny 80 degrees or 70 degrees, but it's not as bad as people think it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I mean, I could see the over, I could see the under. I mean, what I do like is the Chargers. That's for sure.
Yep.
So, all right, let's move on to the last game of the weekend. It's Monday, January 12th. Texans at Steelers. Texans are a road favorite at -3. That total is at 39 and a half. What do you like here?
All right, I know the public's going to be all over the Texans. I just know it. I haven't seen it yet. But it's just one of those games that you just have that feeling that, like, all right, the public's going to be all over them. What do you want to do type of thing, which scares me because I think Houston's a way better team than Pittsburgh. I don't think it's close. Yeah. Obviously, it depends if you want to go with or without the public, that's a different story. If I had to speak just on the game, it would be Houston, -2.5. Total, under 39.5.
Yeah. I mean, I've been on here saying it. I really don't like the Steelers team.
Yeah,
I never have faith in them. I took them last week just because they were a home dog. I'm going to take them again this week
that's what I was
just
gonna
because they're
say. Right.
a home dog. Um,
Especially with this line being what it is. If it's a closer line, right? If it's 1.5, like the Bears game, right? That's a pick'em game. It's really not
Mhm.
saying much. It's saying that if it's actually
Correct.
at neutral, Packers are going to be favored.
Yes, correct.
So it's like here, if it's neutral, you're going to get Texans -6 probably, right?
-6. And if they were at home, they'd be -9.
That's what I'm
Which
saying.
is
Like
crazy.
it's like, yeah, it's crazy to me. So I mean, I get it. I understand you're playing the Steelers. It's a home. It's this range of home dog ish mentality. I just think they're a bad football team, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I love this Steelers team and I love what they're doing. I just think that this is a good spot for them.
Right.
Texans have been playing well, and now you're getting me Steelers at home plus a field goal. Maybe I buy it up to 3.5, and now any field goal game I win. I just think that the Steelers are one of those scrappy teams that just stay in games.
That defense is good. That's what I will say. The defense
Yeah.
can make plays.
No, and so are the Texans defense. That's why I'm with you, man. I could see a 13-10 game, a
Yeah.
14-10 game,
100%.
like so. I like the under. I like the under too. Steelers is another good teaser option, and buying them up to +9 because I think both teams it'll be tough to score. So points will be crucial. So getting the Steelers team +9 is huge. So.
I'm with you.
All right, my brother. I mean, we are done with picks. Is there anything else you would like to say?
Go Canes.
Yeah, man.
And
I'm
go
excited.
More.
Woke up this morning running around the house with the U song, getting the boys
What's
up.
next? Seven Nations Army?
Huh?
Seven Nations Army is going to be playing all day.
Yeah. Yeah, and what you know about Miami Boys, that 2001 song, that's the last time we were relevant. So all right, my brother. Well, I hope you have a wonderful Thursday and a wonderful weekend. Thank you for jumping on. Go hit like, subscribe, share our page, hit us up on Instagram, follow our picks.
The other one was before we got taken down.
We'll get that fixed up. Our team is working on it.
Yep.
So other than that, all right, my brother, take it easy.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Go Canes.